Welcome back to episode 4 of Building Minas Tirith, the series where I attempt to build the biggest, most epic LEGO city from Lord of the Rings, all out of LEGO bricks. During the last episode, I built the gate. The next most iconic element to me is the rock that splits the city in half, or as Tolkien refers to it, the quote, ship keel of stone. Before I could build, however, I decided to do a complete rearranging of my LEGO room. This did take a while, but I like this layout a lot better as it gives me more space to build and a dedicated area for filming with my lighting setup and adjustable table. Back to the mountain. I've seen many different people build this in various ways, and most of them used a lot of bricks. That's something I'm trying to avoid because my budget is low and I'm trying to utilize all of the random bricks and plates that I have. To get started, I grabbed my big bin of gray parts and a couple of base plates. I used these click hinges to connect the two base plates together. I originally used dark bluish gray base plates, but then I switched to light bluish gray because I have more of them and they're going to be covered with dark gray bricks and plates that will give it more texture anyway. It was very satisfying to see this come together so quickly after connecting the huge gray base plates. Definitely feels like a bit of a lazy build, but I'm trying to save time and parts so it works for me. I know there will have to be a lot of modifications in the future and many more sections to connect on top and in the back to get this as big as it needs to be, but getting the basic structure together does feel great. As I've been building Minas Tirith, I've gotten a lot of inspiration from different places. I've watched the movies a bunch of times, looked at many different photos online, and watched YouTube videos of different models, especially LEGO models of Minas Tirith. One that I've really enjoyed is built by G-Bricks. He has a whole series going on, so make sure to follow him. I've gotten a lot of inspiration from his LEGO designs for Minas Tirith. Another fine soul that I met a few weeks ago is Andrew, or AKVB Bricks, and he was gracious enough to trade me a Gandalf the White minifigure and a bunch of orcs in exchange for some Star Wars things that I traded back to him, and I'm really excited to use these minifigures in my build. The third shout out is these custom minifigures that I received as a birthday gift. Most of the minifigures I've used are ones I've created or LEGO ones, but these custom Gondorian soldiers and Rohan soldiers are really going to add to my army and make this build look amazing. Thanks for tuning in to this relatively short episode. Not a lot of building happened, but it does feel good to get started on the central rock structure, and I look forward to seeing how the different levels of walls and buildings fit into this build. As always, have a great day and never lose the joy in building.